Today I'm going to talk about surviving and thriving through coronavirus if you're a mortgage broker or protection broker in the financial services industry, no matter what it is. This has been my first week since 2009 at home. And it's actually not been as bad as I thought it was going to be. Having the home office definitely helps. You know, we set that up when Hunter was born 2 years ago. So that gave me the space to be able to work. Laptop, 2 screens, it almost feels like work. Or the working environment, because I'm a big believer in environment dictates performance. So the thing I've definitely noticed in one of these things is structure and routine. It's easy to be pulled pillar to post with loads of different things that you want to do. You know, my to-do list of stuff, 1 business, 2 business, other ideas, key things that I must get done within the next 90 days. And actually just picking them off and saying, right, this is the main thing I'm going to focus on this week. But having that focus. So, you know, the routine that we've got with the kids is working. What we've worked out this week for us, you know, I'm kind of still doing my 9 till 5. Or, you know, 8:30 till 5 or 7 till 8, then a little bit of a workout with Joe Wicks, and then after that, and I'm trying to actually get out of the habit that I've been in since I've been a business owner. It's one of the big things that I want to utilize this time over the next 90 days is to actually still, since 2016, I suppose in my head, I feel like I've got an employee mindset. I like working though, that's the crazy thing. Wife said to me, oh, paint this room. This is our office / playroom. And she said, you know, paint that. It's like, I get absolutely no thrill. I never look back and go, yeah, that's a really good job. I'm really proud of what I've done. But you stick me on my CRM system and let me create merge fields and create new fields that then make it easier so that as soon as they press print on a letter, it pulls information across from one system to the other area of the system and actually speeds this stuff up for my advisors. That seriously, we can feel the passion that I've got for it straight away. That's really what floats my boat, shall we say. So there's 2 aspects to this. You're not going to be able to survive and you're not going to be able to thrive at the same time. You've got to do things in order to be able to survive, but you've got to do things that are going to help you to thrive in the future. Thriving now is going to be a tricky thing to do, particularly in the mortgage market with so many negative things coming in from the press and the government saying that people shouldn't be moving or buying or completing. But there is a way in which you can survive and thrive. And first of all, I am going to be sharing all of this stuff tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, on an hour and a half sort of webinar where I'll take questions and I'll put a link in the comments below. But you can effectively go to bit.ly/, all in lowercase, pro, survive, and AND, thrive. And if you do that, then that's ultimately going to give you the best opportunity to be able to get the results that you want within your mortgage brokerage over the next period of time. If anyone can put that link into the comments for me as well, that'd be awesome. So it's bit.ly/, pro, PRO, survive, and AND, thrive. So you go to that, you can register your interest. I'm going to be sending out a link later on today for everybody to come and connect on the webinar and get some insights. But I'm going to be sharing how I'm going to be intending to survive, what the ideas are. I've been speaking to my team all week. I've been speaking to my mentees. And you know, you can do things around contacting your existing database, focusing on protection, marketing yourselves effectively. Someone said to me yesterday, now is the wrong time to be spending on marketing or to be doing marketing. I completely disagree with that. Now is the time when you actually do invest time into your marketing, when you do things differently that you haven't always done, when you actually start to put consistent content out on social media, when you use it to your advantage so that you get more results. Because if you don't, what's going to happen? The marketing that you do for the day, for today, or this week, or this month, is for the leads that you're going to get tomorrow, next week, and next month. You can't expect to plant a tree today, plant a seed today, and there be a tree there tomorrow. So now is definitely the time to be marketing, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that on the webinar. But then it's also about how you structure your business, because as a mortgage broker, you do 15 hours worth of mortgage CPD every year. You do 15 hours worth of protection CPD every year. Your network is doing your compliance, but nobody is teaching you how to do the business side of stuff. And I know the problem that's going to cause you, because I did that for 10 years from 2016 till the end of 2015. But realizing I couldn't do what I'd always done, I had to start investing in my business knowledge. And there's things you can do in terms of thriving, because for me, a lead is not like it used to be in 2009, 2010. A lead is not somebody that I speak to. A lead now is somebody that I get into my world or on my database. A strategy call or a discovery call or an initial consultation. That first actual human interaction and contact is the lead, in essence, as you may know it. So when I'm monitoring my business, I'm looking at four main things. I'm looking at the leads that we get onto our database, because then I'm looking to engage with those people and build long-term relationships with those people. I'm then looking at the strategy calls and the phone calls that we have, the initial conversation. And then I'm looking at the amount of fact finds that we fill out, because if we get to the point of doing a fact find, we've had all the documentation in from the client, which means that they've agreed our terms of business, they potentially paid an initial fee for us to do an assessment, and then I look at the number of applications that have submitted. And they're the four main metrics that I track. But business has changed. You know, it's massively different to when I first went self-employed in 2006. People don't like to be sold to, but they still like to buy, but they need to be educated before you're able to buy from you. And now is a massive point of education. Starting to contact all our old clients and educating them around the life insurance, critical illness, income protection. There's a heightened awareness around it, and they're really receptive to the phone calls. Also, there is a heightened awareness around the will writing side of things. And there's a heightened, that heightened awareness means that people are taking action on their wills. So I think there's lots of things you can do to survive. I think there's lots of things that you can do to thrive at the present time. But I also think there's lots of things that you can do now that's going to help you to thrive in the future, in terms of building the foundations, planting that seed, improving your processes, improving your sales. What are you doing currently in order to be able to thrive and survive in your business? Now, let me know in the comments, because I've got people who are business owners, but also a lot of my audience are mortgage brokers. So what are your plans over the course of the next 90 days, or potentially 83 days now, or maybe even 85, because we're in it, so to speak. Take advantage of this time. Don't just sit on your laurels. Yes, you've got time with your family. Yes, you've got more time with your wife or husband. Yes, I can have bacon sandwiches at 4:00 in the afternoon. I can eat more fresh food rather than actually taking Tupperware to the office. But that doesn't mean that I'm slowing down. It doesn't mean that I'm doing less. And I would urge you to do the same, because now when things are tough, you're building the foundations for the future. You're making sure that you're going to have a solid business in the future. So mortgage brokers, make sure that you go to the Survive and Thrive webinar tomorrow night, Sunday night at 8 p.m. Can't wait to have a conversation with you, give you my insights and my ideas, talk to you about the ways in which you can survive now, but also what you can be doing to thrive a little bit now, but mostly in the future. I think we've got about 100 odd people registered for that. So it's going to be a great webinar, kicking off at 8:00. Probably start just about 10 past to give everybody a chance to get in. If you have any questions about that, then you can obviously let me know. But surviving and thriving is the key. And that doesn't mean sitting on your laurels. That doesn't mean doing nothing. Now you've got an opportunity to really lay the foundations and build your business for the future. And I would love to help you do that. So join me tomorrow night. Have a fantastic Saturday. I've got to go and brave the shops today. We need food, essential food. I've run out of chicken and I've run out of rice, which is never a good thing. If I'm hungry, I might eat the kids. So we've got to do that. Going to try and take some food over to the parents now. I'm going to give them a FaceTime after this. It's so weird having to FaceTime my parents every single day to have that conversation. I had the opportunity to go and work abroad when I was about 19, 20, so about 18, 19 years ago. I just didn't want to go because I love being around my parents, and they're nearly 80 now as well. And it's just one of those things. I've got to spend the next 3 months not seeing them at least once or twice a week. and it's never the same doing it on FaceTime. But you're all in the same boat. I feel your pain. There's people you want to give love and hugs to, but we can't. There's people you want to give kisses to, but we can't. You know, if you're suffering with a virus or you've got symptoms and you're homebound, I feel for you. Remember, now's the time to become pro.